Your number 16. Did you pick that, or was it given to you, or did it have anything to do with Derek Sanderson?
No, well, it had a lot to do with Derek, and even more so now after I talked to him. Funny thing was that I thought I picked it because of him, because Derek and I played together my rookie year.
Yeah.
We became friends, and then he got traded to St. Louis the next year, and that was the year of the big trade. Phil ended up coming to New York. I luckily got a chance to play with Phil Esposito on a line in New York. And but apparently, as the story goes, he wanted some of his old wingers. One of his old wingers, he kept hounding John Ferguson, who was the coach then. From what I've heard and read in Phil's book, not that he wanted to get rid of me, but he wanted one of his old wingers from the Bruins. And unbeknownst to me, the Bruins had soured on Kenny Hodge at the time. And then I guess I was having too much fun in New York, and the Rangers wanted to get rid of me just to save my life.
Was that influenced by Derek at all, too?
And, well, there was an article in the paper, but which had something to do with me being traded also, but that's another long story. But they used Derek as a scapegoat for why they traded him. They said because he was getting two of the younger players into training problems, Rick Middleton and Ron Greshner. Actually put our names in the paper. And Gresh actually is coming down for the night.
Oh,
he's the one Ranger I've really kept in touch with over the years. So, ironically, but so I didn't say anything. A couple of weeks later, some reporter asked me about it. He was already gone. He was already in St. Louis. I didn't think it was fair. He couldn't even defend himself. And I didn't like the fact they put my name in the paper like that. So I didn't say anything inflammatory, but I said a few words. But I didn't know he wasn't a beat writer. I learned a lot that time.
Yeah.
And next day, a guy hands me the New York Post, one of the guys on my team, and I open it up, and inch-high headlines, Middleton takes shot at boss. I'm like, I'm gone. and that was just when Ferguson was coming in as the third coach that year. So it was really a team in transition in New York. We didn't make the playoffs, only time in my career I didn't make the playoffs. And in May, right at the end of the year, I picked up some buddies at the airport, and they got out from Toronto, and they as soon as they got in the car, they said, hey, you're going to trade to Boston for Hodge. I'm like, I haven't heard that. Get out. It's just a rumor. A week later, I got the phone call. I was moving houses because we had winter rentals because we lived in Long Beach, Long Island, which is kind of like Hampton Beach where I live now, and we'd have winter rentals out there because you could never practice at Madison Square Gardens. You always had an alternate practice rink, so I was moving houses, and I got the message that John Ferguson was looking for me. Give him a call. So, geez, I wonder what that was going to be all about. So I called Fergie, and I remember his line clear as day, like it was yesterday. He goes, well, we're thinking about trading you. Thinking. He says, but we're not going to do it until we're 100% sure that it's going to be the best for both teams. So I'll give you a call back. Where are you going to be? So I left him some numbers because I was moving. And by the time I got to the other place,
phone call.
Yeah, within 15 minutes, the phone call, and I'd been traded. I think he just had to tell Harry, I found him, he's alive, make the trade.